iyo utazi aho wavuye nta nubwo umenya aho wagiye. So iyo wibutse aho wavuye nk'umunyafurika, iyo wibutse aho ababyeyi bawe bari muri company, they're working to help you. So you take advantage of that too. You be like, okay, ababyeyi banje bari muri company, next time I'm gonna be the manager, you know.
Umutumirwa wacu ukurikira graduating from Bryan Station School, and now she's going to Eastern Kentucky University, where she's majoring in nursing. She's going to show us how to navigate the U.S. education system, especially for us and you guys who are first generation students. Please welcome Meddy on the stage.
Hello everyone. Yes, ashimwe. I like to say that because ibintu byose ni kubw'Imana. Nkuko umuyobozi amaze kubabwira, actually mbere yuko nge mbibyira, nshaka gushimira the host and the co-host kwaba hosting this event. When they first told me about it, sorry ndavuga icyongereza cyinshi, I think twese twumva icyongereza. Ariko akimpamagara nyine, I was like, when I was in high school, nobody did this, you know, kugira wenda banyereke cyangwa se nkiri muri middle school. Ntago dufite aba bantu nyine ba hosting this event kugira batwerekere ukuntu twacamo mu byo nagiye ncamo ndetse nubwo nibyo benshi nkanjye bacamo as first generation students. So ndabashimiye cyane kandi Imana ibahereza umugisha. So nkuko babibabwiye, amazina yanjye banyita Meddy. I am currently at Eastern Kentucky University majoring in nursing. So nkuko babibabwiye, I'm going to be talking a little bit about navigating the U.S. education system as first generation student. I think when I was young, I thought first generation student were people that no one but college. So I thought she was the only first generation student. Ariko first generation student, when the full meaning is anyone that goes to college when their parents never went. So because my parents never went, I'm a first generation student. That's it. Nabandi bagenda kuri universities, ababyeyi babo batari bagenda. So that is what it means as first generation student. So as first generation student, we don't know how to go about it. Like just to tubyigira ako kanya with counselors, with advisors, ibyo ngibyo ndabizaho. Ariko it's like turukubicamo bwa mbere, we have no clue. So for example, I never really knew what a first generation student ngeze muri senior year, nibwo byangoye deciding what college to go to, going to college visit, applying for FAFSA, applying for scholarship. So ibyo bintu byose nagiye mbicamo just nta muntu nabyira ngo ntago nagenda ku mubyeyi wanjye ngo hey wamperekeza kuri college visit, because they really don't know why it's so important. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about it and kind of giving you guys tips and how to navigate the U.S. education system here in the U.S. So the first topic that we're going to be talking about, she's a screen, is advantages. As a U.S. person that has been educated here, I think it's a big deal. And I think it's a privilege as well. Tugomba kwifata nka privilege kuko hari abantu benshi batabigeraho kandi atari ko twebwe tubarusha ubwenge ahubwo ni kubw'Imana. So advantages as access to world class education. So Hano, I was actually doing research about it, and there's literally about 7 million people that come here from 2022. 7 million people that come here from different countries just to get educated here in America. So that's huge. Kuba abantu bose baza hano to just get educated. Nagora kwa kuba dafite amashuri, university colleges hariya aho baturutse. Ahubwo the education here is very high. Ku buryo ugiye mu yandi countries, you're really nyine bakubona nkaho you're very advanced kuko hano muri Amerika nyine they have a lot of resources bakwigisha, they have a lot of skills and a lot of teachers that really know how to teach. So you get mu yandi countries, they like, okay, you got this. So it's a privilege studying here kandi I would encourage everybody go ahead, nubwo byakugora gute ariko iga. ufite amahirwe, twese turi still young, ufite amahirwe, iga, take the advantage of it. Cyane cyane twaba dufite ababyeyi badusupportinga. Hanjye papa, he's big on education. So dufite ababyeyi badupushinga, badusupportinga, that's amahirwe meza, kandi hari abantu benshi bayabuze. So better job opportunities as well. There's a lot of jobs. As when you get that degree as a college student, you're different from anybody that never went to a university or to school, you know? You're different. So bakubona nkaho nyine ufite ubumenyi bwinshi. So there's better job opportunities. And then no mu yandi nkuko nabivuze mu yandi countries, they see you as like somebody that is very knowledged. Ikindi kintu nshaka kuvuga based on advantages ni scholarships. I feel like there's no excuse kavuga ngo oh college is so expensive or university. That's just excuse making, because there's so many opportunities, there's scholarships, there's so many other people and things that could help you to afford school. And then culture exchange and networking. So those are literally advantages that we have here in the US. Ikindi kintu tugiye kuganiraho, it's challenges. I'm not gonna lie and say it was easy or it's easy to go to college or to just finish high school. Nta kintu cyabaye cyatumye nyine uvana amaso yawe kuri education. It's a challenge because for me, I started going to school here when I was in 5th grade, and people are gonna bully you. People are gonna think you can't do it. You know, even if byinshi ariko you know, use icyo ushaka, you're gonna fight for it. And then the culture differences is also very tough. I remember just a little bit testimony I was supposed to say at the end, but I'm going to say it now because bijyanye n'ibyo ndi kuvuga challenges. I remember when I was a junior in high school, there was this program that was presented to us at Bryan Station, aho nyine twafata college class. And for me, my major is nursing, so I knew from middle school that I wanted to become a nurse. There was this student that we were taking some classes, and they gave us an opportunity to become assistant nurses. So it's a step ahead for my career to take it while we're in high school. And I remember we had to have a certain grade to be able to get in that program because it's very competitive. And I remember like we were applying, and I remember one student was going around. She was like telling student, "You're gonna get in, you're gonna get in, you're gonna get in." But when she got to me, she was like, "Maybe you're not gonna get in." And I'm not gonna lie, like I know that I can, like if I put my mind on something, I can get to it. But I didn't give up because I knew that I wanted it. So I worked hard for it. And when they were presenting people that got into that program, they called my name, and I was so surprised. I was like, yay. But then another challenge that came with is studying. Studying in especially mu rugo rw'Abanyafurika is very hard because uba ukeneye spot yawe, kugira paying attention, and then kugira convincing ababyeyi bawe ko ukeneye radio kugenda kuri library. I don't know, it's just so hard. But I was able to manage and actually at the end pass my test, and now I'm a certified assistant nurse. So that was a challenge that I had to go through, but that we will also go through. But you can always manage if you put your mind to it. Ikindi kintu tugiye kuvuga is resources. There's a lot of resources at school that you can get. I want to ask a question though before we go to the next topic. I want to ask here who came to the U.S. knowing how to drive. Just raise your hand if you can. Okay. And then raise your hand if you came. Oh, okay, good job. And raise your hand if you came knowing how to speak English, like fluently. Okay, see, as humans, we were created to adapt to everything that we see. If you go into another state, you're gonna adapt, you're gonna get the job, you're gonna meet new people. So those challenges, you can overcome them and you can adapt. But we were going to resources. There's a lot of resources at school. There's teachers. That's one of the biggest resources I feel like we have as students. A teacher that care about our education. I'm not gonna lie. Teacher does not care about student. But caring about it. Ikindi dufite counselors. Counselors ni abantu wagenda ukaganiriza ukavuga, especially as seniors. abari seniors, please take advantage of your counselors kuko nibo bazakugaringa bakaguhelping with the applications of schools, FAFSA, which is the hardest things to really apply for, and then I'm a scholarship, I think you can apply on your own, but aba counselors baragufasha cyane. Dufite aba advisor baku advising bakavuga ati okay, iki ni cyo ufite, iki ngiki ni cyo wageringa ugiye muri ishuri. Ishuri ifite major yawe nziza, you know, that could, so no advisor uku advising you. We have our librarians. They can also help. We have the principals. And also, of course, again, the IMR resources, Fayette County Public Schools, they also can help. You know, they're there to help, and no taxes they're paying. We gotta use, you know, we gotta take advantage of it. Hip-hop programs at the University of Kentucky. So if you are going to University of Kentucky's, you can also, Kentucky, you can also take advantage of that. Kentucky Refugee Ministry, known as KRM, and then school staff such as principals, teachers, counselors, and advisor, and more of those people. So, so academic success and testimony. So I remember one of my teachers used to say, how bad do you really want it? How bad do you want it? Do you want it more than your sleep? Do you want it more than your phone time? Do you want it more than Netflix? How bad do you want it? Because if you really do want it, you're gonna work hard for it, you know? If you want to be successful academically, you're gonna be, put your all to it. So with academic success, hari abantu benshi nyine tuba tubona Americans ababraka bagatuka aba teacher bakaba very disrespectful, you know, they really act like they don't care about school, ariko weho uzi icyo ushaka, uzi aho waturutse. There's this quote bajya bavuga mu Kinyarwanda, aho wavuye nk'umunyafrika iyo witse aho ababyeyi bawe bari muri company, they're working to help you. So you take advantage of that too. You be like, okay, ababyeyi banje bari muri company, next time I'm gonna be the manager, you know? Just be like, okay, I wanted this bad because have a reason, always have a reason, because your reason is kubyuta mu gitondo, your reason is gufasha mu bintu byose ukora. Even if you're not a student mu buzima busanzwe, you have the reason why. Wenda ufite abana, ufite umugore, ufite umugabo, ufite reason yo gukora ibyo ukora, ufite reason yo gukomeza ibyo ukora. Ikindi kintu nshaka kubabwira with academic success, abantu bari muri seniors cyangwa se aba college students, ndashaka ko hari ibintu bimwe ngiye kubabwira. Keeping up with deadlines, application for schools is very important. Kuko you applying early or like before the due date, but when you're dedicated and you're going to be a good student, there's available scholarships for you. And you can start making lists of colleges or university that you want to go to, and you can make a list of, okay, ishuri rifite bino na bino na bino na bino niryo nshaka. So kugira bizabe biri easy at the end of your senior year to break down, okay, iri shuri, that's the right one for me. And then a testimony naibabwiyeho, ariko mbere yuko ndangiza, I want to say ibi bintu byose, ibyo dukora byose tuye dushira Imana imbere, kuko ndabizi ntashidikanye yuko yaba atari Imana ntabwo mba ndi kuri iri shuri ndiho. So reka dushimire Imana ku byo dukorera, kandi tuye duhora dusenga kugira umwuka wera tuyobore. Nibyo nasaba nanjye nisaba mu izina rya Yesu, amen.
Mediatrice arakoze cyane, twongere tumukomera amashi adukoreye, aduhaye guide nziza yuko umuntu ukiri mushya muri Amerika cyangwa se ari bwo bwa mbere, ari we muntu wa mbere wize muri kaminuza bwa mbere, yakoresha aka accessinga education nk'abandi bose waje muri Amerika. Hari programme yagarutseho yitwa ngo Step Up, iba kuri University of Kentucky. Iyo ngiyo ni programme iri specifically designed cyangwa se yateguriwe abantu b'impunzi kugira ngo bajye babona ama scholarship. Rero uramutse uri umuntu ukeneye kujya kuri UK University of Kentucky, Step Up program is there for you. Again, thank you, Meddy.